So with us, we have the Greg Finger Band. Hello, Mr. Greg.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hello.
Doing all right. Where are you at tonight?
We are in Muncie, Indiana. I'm sitting here backstage with the band, and we're just chilling before our show.
Indiana? That ain't the South.
I know. I can't. We've abandoned the South. I feel bad. I'm just kidding. Well, at least we're not from Britain.
Oh!
Yeah.
Ouch.
I'm loving this guy already. Yeah, the Brits don't know how to operate these technologically advanced telephones over here in America.
I am rather challenged over here.
I'm giving her a hard time.
Go ahead. She deserves it.
I can't believe I forgot to call.
Look how red your
number.
face is.
I know.
Good
I'm getting
deal.
all hot under the collar over here.
So where are you from, Greg?
Well, we're all from Lexington, Kentucky. I grew up in Cincinnati, but I actually played football at Georgetown College near Lexington.
Right.
And after college, I just in Lexington.
Lexington's a great place, man. I used to love going there. I used to go there once a week or so, sometimes 2 or 3 times. Loved it around there. Love the horse farms.
Yeah.
Beautiful country.
It's great. It's a great place to live.
Well, when you crossed that border, you ended up in Yankee territory.
Well, technically, I'm from Yankee territory, but I don't necessarily always claim it because of how much I love Kentucky. Kentucky has become a sweet home to me.
That's right.
But yes, right now we are in enemy territory.
I lived out in the west end of Kentucky in Mayfield, over there not too far from Paducah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, over close to Paducah over there for about 6 months or so. Loved it over there, man. It's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
But I may be calling you from Texas, but I'm a damn Yankee because I'm from up northeast Ohio.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know y'all were from. Are you both in Texas, or is that?
Yeah, that's where I moved to Texas about 8 years ago, and then Donna and I got married 2 years ago next month, and she'll never leave Texas. She just loves it so much down there.
Yeah, we're going to Texas quite soon, actually. So I'm looking forward to I've never been there, so I'm looking forward to it.
Oh God, you're gonna love it. What part of Texas you coming to?
We are playing in Austin, Texas, on March 16th. It's at a festival called Red Gorilla Music Festival.
Right, I heard of that.
So that'll be our first time. Yeah, that'll be our first time ever playing in Austin. So we're looking forward to that for sure.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be awesome, man. You're gonna love it. Oh, wait till you get here. You won't want to leave.
That's what they say. They say Texas is its own, own country by itself. The greatest country on earth is Texas.
Oh, it is. And you could come up North Texas
Besides
and we could
Brit.
make you some... Hey, shut up! I said we could make you some British tea.
Okay, is that actually good? Let's talk about that for a moment.
Come on, then.
Because there's this big hype about British tea, and I'm longing someday I want to try it. I mean, there's such a hype about it. The British tea, I want to get it from a real Brit.
Would you like me to send you a tea bag, dear?
Yes, that would be great.
One British tea bag coming up.
My brother sent me some tea bags all the way from England because American tea just does not cut it. So my brother sent me some tea bags. So I will happily send you some tea that's come all the way from Liverpool.
Now you have to make sure when you make British tea though that you make it properly, or it's just not going to be right. There's a specific way you have to do that.
There is.
With the tea and the string.
That's what I hear.
You know how we wrap the string around it and all that? You have your way of doing it?
Oh, excuse me. Yes, this Yankee pants over here, he wraps his string around the tea bag, whereas we just get our spoon and we just squeeze the tea bag against the cup and it drains all the tea out,
Yeah, yep.
And you put the milk in afterwards because apparently the hot water actually burns the milk, so you're supposed to put the milk in afterwards. But you guys have all that half and half creamer bullcrap stuff.
Hey, don't hate on hazelnut cream. I love cream.
I've not heard of a single American that pours himself a cup of tea and or coffee and puts milk in it. It's all about creamer over here.
Right. I mean, that's because this is the greatest country on earth.
Well, it used to be.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
And I didn't know that most Americans have a coffee machine. It's quite a luxury in the UK, but all Americans seem to have coffee machines over here. You're all very, very posh.
Wow, I didn't know that was a luxury over there. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I'd do without my coffee machine for sure.
I think poor Randy over here, he would die if he didn't have his coffee machine.
Oh, absolutely.
Fair enough.
So,
I hear you.
All right, you when you're done with your show tonight, which place are you playing?
It's a place called the Chug in Muncie, Indiana. So it's kind of a popular college spot for the kids at Ball State University here. So we're looking forward to it. This is a very popular spot, so it's going to be fun.
Drunk college girls, you're in trouble.
Yeah. Let's just stop there.
That's okay. You can say no comment.
Oh, well, I kind of gave one, I guess.
Who's giggling in the background?
Well, we got the whole band here. I'm just kind of talking. We got Duke here. Duke is our acoustic guitar player and electric guitar player in our background.
Hello.
Duke.
Hey, Duke.
Hello, Duke.
Duke is the other guy in the picture. We've got Zach Adams here. He's our drummer.
Hello.
He learns quick.
We've got Austin Bertucci. He's our bass player.
Hey there.
Hello.
He's just American, as you can tell.
Austin Matucci?
Yeah, so his last name is Vitucci.
Oh,
Austin
Vitucci. Well,
Italiano.
he certainly isn't from Kentucky.
Oh, well, he is actually, but I think his family might be from. Where are you from? Italy.
Italy.
Yeah.
Well,
Italy.
I was thinking more like the Bronx, but okay. Okay, good. You guys, I'll tell you what, man, your music's friggin' awesome. We've been jamming on it here for the last half hour. Beautiful stuff. You guys sound great together. How did you?
Thank y'all so much.
How'd you get involved in music? I mean, when you were young, or is this something you just picked up on not too long ago, or?
Well, so as a kid, I took piano lessons and did that whole thing, and kind of did a thing where my mom would let me eat until I practiced the piano type of thing, and so I just did lessons for a few years, and then actually in high school I played trombone. As funny as that is, I played football and stuff, so I wasn't in the marching band, but I played trombone and stuff. And then after college, picked the piano back up and started writing songs. I kind of just fell in love, caught the songwriting bug, listened to some really good country artists, and just caught the bug and wanted to do it for a living. So we've been doing this for just a year. So
wow,
we've been a band maybe a little, like a year and maybe like a month. So I mean, it was a great first year, but
that's amazing. Your music's just so tight and so fantastic. It's surprising that you've been together just a year.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, once again, credit to these guys sitting next to me right now. You can't see them, but
I can see that one with the red hair and the, the freckles. I can see his freckles.
Somebody in the chat wanted to know first off if Guido there was from northern or southern Italy.
Hey, Vitucci, where are you from?
No comment.
He says no comment.
From the tip of the
honestly,
boot.
I don't think he.
I don't know.
He doesn't know.
I don't know. I was personally born in the South Carolina, but I lived in Lexington for the past 20 so years.
Oh, so you are a southerner.
You could say that.
Come on, say y'all.
I don't expect that.
He says he speaks good grammar.
I speak good.
He says I talk good grammar.
Hey, there's a lass in the chat room, Emily, with the biggest, most amazing smile in the whole world. She's in here and she's talking about redheads. And she says hello.
She is. She looks like a redhead, as a matter of fact.
Look at her smile, though. Click on her face.
I did, but it's not working.
She's got a big, pretty smile, look. She's that beautiful.
Cool. So you got it. Do you like Bruce Hornsby at all?
Oh, I love Bruce Hornsby. We all love Bruce Hornsby.
You have that
Mandolin
little sound.
Rain is my favorite.
Yeah, I noticed you have that. I heard a hint of Bruce Hornsby in there, I think is what I was feeling when I was listening to some of your tunes.
Interesting. We get a ton of different stuff, but it's hard, to be completely honest, it's hard for me to wrap around we kind of just, I don't know, make music we like, and we don't really try to sound like a certain something. I guess we've got hints of country and hints of, pop or whatever, but we don't really try and sound like somebody. We just do our thing. You know what I mean?
Right, and that's the way it should be. That's what makes you different from everybody else. But it's just, and it's probably you tickling the ivories over there that gives it that made me hear that. But you sound great on it, man. It's fantastic.
Sure, man. Thank you so much.
So the song that we just played, what did we play just then?
Trying to Find Love.
Yeah, tell us about that song.
Okay. Well, the first line says, "I was born in a jail cell, raised under church bells, but I'm still trying to find." So let me explain that. Sounds weird, but so I was adopted as a kid, and I was actually born in the Columbus State Penitentiary. So that's where that line comes from, and it's kind of a, searching for love, looking for something type of song. That's kind of where it came from.
Love, as in like from a family love or woman love?
No, love, kind of like love from anything. Love in life. That's what started the song was the family thing, but it kind of broadened itself and kind of was more of like a overall life thing, like trying to find satisfaction, trying to find love, trying to find happiness type of thing.
Yeah, it's a very cool tune.
Yes.
Well, thank you.
There we go.
And did you find that happiness?
I did, I think.
You think? You think?
Well, you sound pretty happy to me, so you didn't do too bad.
We're doing just fine here in Muncie, Indiana.
Are you? Do you do a lot of traveling around? I mean, are you starting to expand? I know you said you're coming to Texas, but do you play in a lot of a larger area than just staying close to Kentucky?
We do. So right between, I guess, January and midway through, a couple weeks, 1 week into February, I guess it was, we were on a month tour, and we did Florida, we played Alabama and Georgia and South Carolina and North Carolina. So we do travel, but our home base is Lexington, Kentucky. So in 2017, we've got a lot of, traveling plans. So
Emily Ramey.
Yeah, definitely.
Emily Ramey in the chat, she wants to know when you're coming back to Georgia.
Actually, we're coming back to Georgia in April. Emily Ramey.
There you go, Emily. You heard it from the man's mouth. Can't beat that. Boy, that's service.
That is straight up service.
Oh,
so,
yes.
Not even going there. You're coming to Texas, of course. What else you got planned for traveling around?
We're actually talking about going on the East Coast, too, in the summer. As a musician, you try and schedule your tours. You get your manager and booking agents to schedule your tours. When the weather's nice, you go there. So, like, for example, in the winter, we went down south. So in the summer, I'd really love to go north and to the East Coast and the Northeast. So we're looking into that. And actually, you guys know Kelly, and she does some booking for us as well.
Oh, we know her.
So we're trying
we
all that
do.
stuff.
Boy, do we know Kelly.
Yeah, we know that one.
We're going to try to get her on the show here after you're done.
Yes, I'm hoping that she's going to call in. Hey, guys, what have you guys got planned for tonight? Have you got some kind of gig somewhere?
We did that already. Where have you been?
I was asking them so they could
all right,
tell the
I'm out of here.
listeners.
Help yourself. Repeat yourself all you want,
Pay attention in the classroom, husband.
Brit Wit.
So wait, do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, Zach, answer that question.
Can you repeat the question?
Are you guys not paying attention over there? What have you got planned for tonight
I'm
on
paying
the show?
All right, so tonight we're going to play from 11 to around 1 or 2 o'clock, and we're going to have a really good time, and then we're probably going to go straight to Taco Bell and to our hotel room and have the best night of sleep. Taco Bell is an essential portion of Greg's Finger Band touring.
Oh,
if you follow us on social media at all, you will know that we are the biggest fan of burritos.
I hope you have a toilet close by.
Oh my!
That was my point.
You cannot come on this show without a bit of toilet humour, I'm afraid.
That's great. I'm glad you do it.
Well, thanks to the Brit, we're not very organized, so we're just kind of winging it now.
Hey, tell us about your early musical memories. You know, when did you start to, what did you used to listen to when you were young and in short trousers, and when did you start playing your guitars?
So when I was a kid, my dad actually used to sing me James Taylor when I would go to sleep. It sounds funny, but it was one of my earliest memories of music, and I was a big James Taylor fan growing up.
Oh, James Taylor rocks.
And that's oh man, James Taylor is the man. We all love James Taylor. So yeah, I started, fairly early in my music career, but I actually didn't start playing guitar until a couple of years ago. So piano was my first, thing, my first love, and then singing and guitar. So,
what made you pick up the piano instead of a guitar or drums, or what? There must have been some magnetism drew you to the piano over everything else.
What drew it to me is that my mom wouldn't let me have any Oreo cookies unless I practiced. So.
Yeah, but I know you said that earlier, but is that you could have not liked it because of her doing that, but you must have found something in
weird?
it.
Absolutely. I was kind of being a smart A.
But
right. I definitely. I had a love for the piano as a kid. I think my mom would say that too. She would probably say that I was kind of naturally gifted at it, and I would sit by myself and just practice over and over and over. And I really loved the piano, and I still did that. In middle school and high school and all that. I didn't take lessons anymore, but I still play it all the time. I've always loved it, so for sure.
Well, that's a good enough reason.
No doubt.
What tune have we got lined up?
None. We played them all.
All of them?
All of them?
Tell us about your Kentucky, what was it?
Somewhere.
Kentucky Queen.
Yeah, oh yeah,
that's right. I said that right.
Okay. Yeah, Kentucky Queen. Yep. That song is about my wife. So she lives in Lexington, Kentucky too, obviously, because we're married. But
good save.
No, that's just kind of a nice love. It's just our story. Every line in that song is a true part of the story. So it's kind of like our, quote unquote love story. She loves that one, as you might guess.
Does she travel with you?
She goes sometimes. Like she came down to Key West, Florida with us, but she doesn't always go. She actually runs a wood business. It's called Old State Wood. She sells wood decor. So she's got, by the way, there's a nice little plug for you. She's got sweet wood decor. You can go on her Facebook page. It's Old State Wood. So that's what she does for a living. But she stays at home a lot of time, but sometimes she comes on the road with us.
Does she make these things herself?
Actually, her dad is a woodworker, so he has a sawmill, and he makes it and she sells it. So it's kind of a little family business they got going on.
Old State Wood, you said?
Yeah, Old State Wood. They've got sweet stuff.
Sounds like something you'd want to smoke some meat with.
Old State Wood, LLC.
I was just looking at
That's
it right
right
now.
That's them.
Oh, that's beautiful stuff. I love wood. I work with wood. I had a sawmill. I built a whole house cutting my own lumber. Love tinkering with that stuff.
Yeah, that's what he does. That's what my father-in-law does.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, gorgeous. Can't wait to have a good look at that.
I love wood, too.
Yeah, I know you do. Shut up. Can you stick on the subject for a little while?
Yes, sir.
Oh, jeez. So what's the future plans? Keep traveling? Have you been in a studio yet?
The music that you guys have been playing before we got on here, that's all stuff from what we just recorded. So that just released like a week or so ago. Like Trying to Find Love and Home is in Her Eyes. You guys played those, I think. That just actually released a week ago, but we plan to play as much as we frickin' can. Get it out to as many people as we can, getting it on radio stations like the Yanki and Brit show. So thanks so much for getting our music out there for us. I really appreciate it more than y'all know. And so we're doing stuff like that, but also, we're going to keep releasing music for sure. We'll be back in the studio, I would say fairly soon to keep the fire burning, as they say.
for coming and hanging out with us.
Yeah, you can always join us whenever you want and send over any music. We'll always play it. Every time Kelly sends over an artist, the music just gets added to our collection, and we just love everybody that she sends over. So we just keep playing the music.
Well, thank you guys so much. I really, really, really appreciate it. We all do.
Oh, you guys sound awesome. I mean, it's fantastic stuff. I can't, like I've said it a million times. I'll just keep saying it. And, it'll be some regular with us until you send us some new stuff. We'll be playing a lot of it, but it's all great stuff. I mean, I don't even know what else to say. It's just, that's why I said that Bruce Hornsby thing, because I love Bruce Hornsby. And I felt a little bit of that in there, and that just, that made it all the better. That feeling, that smoothness, that flow, I guess, is about the only way I can describe it.
You sound like a pint of Guinness.
Drink it up, baby.
Hey, that's a good way. We can put that on our website. We're just like a pint of Guinness.
Yeah, well, when we're done here, I'm going to tap her like a keg of Guinness.
Oh, baby. Well, just remember the side effects to that pint of Guinness, guys. It makes you poo black.
Oh, God.
Proper Guinness from Ireland. It makes you poo black. I tried a pint just to see. And it does.
You got any plans to go to England? You got any plans to go to England?
We would love to go to England. Not only for the tea, but there's some people over there that love country music. So
absolutely.
We are, no doubt. We don't have anything for this year scheduled. But one of our goals is to get over there because we have, the internet's a funny thing because we have a strange, following in Europe, Scotland and England, just because of the internet, which is crazy and really cool. But I really hope in 2018 we get over there. That would be great.
Yeah, you're right about the internet. I mean, we have listeners in Australia, Scotland, Germany, Norway. God, the list is endless of people that come and go from different parts of the world. And that's, I think it's fantastic myself, all the different things we learn and, people we meet. It's crazy.
I know, for sure.
Duke.
Hello.
Hello. Randy.
How are you?
Hello, Mr. Duke. Randy's always asking anybody that comes on the show, what do you drive? So the question is for you, what do you drive? And I hope you say Ford.
We do drive a Ford.
Yay!
Ford F-150.
Is it a four-wheel drive?
It's a four-wheel drive. A real truck is a four-wheel drive.
Score! Big time for the Yankee. I ask everybody that. Lance Stinson all the way down to you guys, man. It don't matter who it is. If you ain't got a Ford, it's going to be rough.
Randy is really slacking on the questions
I
today.
am. Well, because you've been yakking, so I've just been sitting back here.
So Randy would like to know, do you get your Ford truck, your Ford F-150, do you get it dirty? He's really slacking on the questions. I have to ask everything tonight.
If the time allots, if it's right, if you're feeling like you need to get out and pop some some wheelies out in the field somewhere, you gotta got that itch, you just gotta go and just scratch that itch. You know what I mean?
Oh, I just hate those sissy boys that buy those big old fancy trucks and park them on the blacktop. Get out there and get that thing dirty.
Oh.
Get out there and work that truck. Put that Ford to the test.
That's right. Go out there and haul you some cattle or something.
Built Ford tough.
That's right. Ford tested tough, baby. That's it. That's what it's all about.
Before Kelly Lee Phillips blows a gasket in the chat room, we are going to get on your song "Home Is in Her Eyes."
Why, does she want to hear that?
Yes, she does. You know what she's like. She's very demanding.
Well, let's finish up here. I guess get just a few more minutes and we'll do that. How's that sound? Which one is it, though, so I can load it up?
"Home Is in Her Eyes."
Oh, yes, she liked that song. She talked about that earlier.
She said last week that you guys require more than a sham wow when we hear that song.
Oh my God!
So we just had to pretend that we liked it, just so we didn't upset you.
Which one was it?
"Home Is in Her Eyes."
Got it right here.
That one there.
Yeah, we have a cleanup in aisle 5 after she listens to this song.
Yeah, she's we need the mop bucket when Kelly Lee Phillips is listening to this song. Oh my gosh, boys!
So you have a Facebook page, right?
Yes, Facebook, and we have Twitter, and we have Instagram.
You have a web address?
We do. GregSingerBand.com.
There you go. That takes care
Make
of that.
sure you follow us on all those platforms. That'd be great.
And click like and follow and share and blah, 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 and all that silly Facebook talk that people do.
Yeah, all that silliness.
Oh, Facebook is driving me nuts.
Kelly understood me there. She's like, oh, hell no.
How long have you and the band been together? I mean, have these same guys been with you since you started?
Actually, no. We've been doing it for a year, and this band, it was an interesting dynamic when we first started. But now these guys have been with us for probably 6 months. All Zach, Austin, Duke, and I, and we're kind of like a band of brothers now. It's kind of a different feel. Like there's not going to be a change in the band. I mean, we were kind of getting some kinks out and roughing some stuff up before we really nailed it down. But now, I mean, we're kind of, I don't know, band of brothers, I guess you'd say. So all four of us have been together for 6 months.
These are some of the things I've been, wanting to ask you, but I've been constantly interrupted over here.
Yes, sir.
You, kind of going back to the beginning, do you still get the jitters when you get up on stage for the first time in the evening or whenever you start your shows?
Absolutely. Every time. I mean, it goes away once you first start, or once you actually start and play. I was just going to say, if you're not nervous at all, then I don't know. That's probably weird. That's probably a bad sign. I think you should be a little nervous.
Yeah, I would think you'd be a little
excited.
You'd be a little too self-centered if you got up there and thought you were God's gift to the music world or something.
Yeah, I'm so good.
Exactly.
Do young girls really throw their knickers and their underwear, bras and things on the stage?
Oh my gosh. No, we're not the Beatles.
Wrong country, dear.
I did wonder if that really happens, because they do that in the UK and they scream like little... I
mean,
they do that.
They scream, but they keep their clothes on, which is great.
So obviously, you probably get a little buzz out of being up there in front of everybody, though, when they all get into it and start really jamming along with you.
No doubt. That's like, I don't know, probably, well, that's definitely one of my favorite parts about our job, is when people are really connecting with what you're doing and rocking out with you. It's awesome.
Do you find a lot of people sing along with you?
Yeah, no doubt. For sure.
I think that pretty much shows that people really know who you are and that they are following you, and they're listening to your music when they come to a concert or, any kind of shindig, and they're singing along with you. I mean, how could you not know that these people don't like you?
Sure. I mean, that's great. I mean, we've been doing it for a year, so like, if anybody knows our songs, we're like thrilled. You know what I mean? Like it's just, it's a total rush, I guess I'd say, because we've only been doing it a year, so it's like, man, I can't believe people know us at all, like know who we are. It's great.
So it's still fresh and new, to you and the band.
No doubt.
Well, I hope that feeling never goes away.
Oh yeah, I know. I hope. I doubt it will. To be honest with you, I mean, that's why we do this, is because we love to make music and we love to perform for people. So, that's the whole. That's the whole game. That's the whole deal. We love that.
Have you wrote most of the songs yourself?
Yeah, actually, as a band, so the first EP that we did was just Duke and I. It was called Greener Grass, and that's what Kentucky Queen is on. And then the next one is called Roll On By, which we just released, and that was what we wrote as a full band. So it's definitely a different feel because all of those songs were written by us, not just me. So that, once again, that's like the best part too, is like if someone knows your song, it's even more of a sweeter feeling,
So Roll On By, is that the album title, or is there a song titled that also?
That's the album title.
Okay.
There's a line in one of the songs that says "Roll On By," and that's where we got the idea from.
Okay, because Donna had screwed that up earlier too, so I was just
when we got the songs off Kelly, it said the song title, but when we loaded them to the show, they all said "Roll On By," and we was thinking, well, which one's which? And we had to go back into the email and match up the sound from each song, so we knew which one was which.
Well, we finally got it straightened out.
Been a right disaster.
I'm just trying to make up for all her whatever.
Faux pas.
Yeah, faux pas, I guess. You got faux pas, all right.
Yes, sir.
So anyways, good. I'm glad. I think you guys are awesome. Thanks for coming by. I know we didn't turn out to be the best interview we've ever done, I don't think, but funny, good stuff. We like humor. You guys are very easy to talk to. That's a big plus. I think that's a good thing. And, of course, your band is just a pretty quirky bunch of dudes there. That's pretty cool. Yo, Dookie!
Yeah, they're great.
But anyway, you guys are welcome on here anytime. Just let us know in the chat, in the Facebook chat, or you can call us up and, we'll get you on here anytime you want.
I got 10 questions for you, Greg, and then we'll let you go. How's that sound?
Deal.
Okay, what's your favorite word?
Chipotle.
What's your least favorite word?
Chipotle.
Qdoba.
Who?
Qdoba.
Tudova. Like,
It's a Mexican burrito place that is not as good as Chipotle.
oh my God, these guys do love their food.
What turns you on?
What? That's my answer is what. Just move on.
All right. What turns you off?
Qdoba. I'm just kidding.
Peanut M&Ms.
Say it again.
What turns you off?
Austin, Bertucci. My bass player.
I thought he turned you on. Okay.
What's no.
What sound do you love?
Sound of 1,000 trumpets. The sound of 1,000 trumpets.
You're bloody balmy.
Remember that, sound of 1,000 trumpets. You may need that answer in the end here. What sound do you hate?
Bad music.
What's your favorite curse word? It's the internet. You can say what you want.
I don't have one. Greg doesn't curse.
What profession other than yours would you like to attempt?
Ooh, I would love to be a professional pool player.
Number 9, what profession would you not like to do?
I would hate to be a plumber.
Yeah, you wouldn't like that, trust me. Number 10, the hardest question of all. If heaven exists,
Okay.
What would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Ooh. You've done well. Here's your Chipotle burrito.
I hope you guys work out because you were going to get so fat with all that eating.
I know.
Not if they're eating Taco Bell because it all comes right out the other end.
I guess.
Not a problem.
Oh, my God.
and you burn yourself a hole for easy exit.
Are you? Let me ask you this: are you sure you still want to go to England?
I don't know. I'm doubting it.
They're all like me. Is that encouraging?
Yeah, it is.
Can you believe I've made it 2 years so far?
You're doing great.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe. Trust me, it's a lot of work. All right, that's it. We'll let you go, man. I know you got a show to do. Good luck tonight. Have a lot of fun.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks so much for having us.
Hey, of course.
Playing the music.
Come back anytime. We come down to Texas if you're up around Dallas or so. Let us know. We'll hook up with you or bring you up here to the studio, whatever it takes, and maybe we can hang out sometime.
Awesome.
All right.
Perfect. Sounds great.
All right, you guys enjoy
We'll see
yourselves.
y'all
We'll see
later.
you later. Thank you much.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Yanki and Brit, the RTM Radio Network. Let's do some of that Greg Finger Band. Home is in her eyes.
I live my family, I live my friends, I live my 9 to 5. I live the smell of the air in the pine. left and it made my wife cry. You don't choose the road, the heart makes you go. You can only see what you see. I've seen it now for too many miles. It's a thin line I've got to keep. I'm still on the road and it don't feel like home. I'm always just passing by. How's a place home when you feel so alone? My home is in her eyes. My home is in her eyes. Rode to Georgia down south. Now we're headed out. Got a coffee, cigarette, heartbeat. On my way to Houston, then on to Wichita. Never found a bed I could keep. You don't choose the road, the heart makes you go. You can only see what you see. I've seen it now for too many miles. It's a thin line I've got to keep. I'm still on the road and it don't feel like home. I'm always just passing by. How's a place home when you feel so alone? My home is in her eyes. My home is in her eyes. I'm in love with my wife, but I chose this life. Maybe the wind will blow me back. Maybe it won't. She'll cry all alone. I keep telling her I'll be back. I keep telling her I'll be back. She knows someday I'll be back. I'm still on the road and it don't feel like home. I'm always just passing by. How's a place home when you feel so alone? My home is in her eyes. My home is in her eyes. My home is in her eyes.
Yanki and Brit and the RTM Radio Network. Home is in her eyes. The Greg Finger Band. Thank you, guys, over and over and over again. You guys are a funny bunch. What a great band. Great music. Those guys are awesome.